Can you guys see the difference? So to fix this problem, all you need is a little bit of earwax. Problem solved. If you're looking for a hard butter, then you should go for earwax with a little bit of cereal in it. Video, I am going to be making two different hair butters using two different emulsifiers. So because I'll be using two different emulsifiers, I am going to end up with two different butter textures. So the reason why I am making this video is because I attempted to use a different emulsifier that I wasn't used to, and I ended up with a different texture. So I am sharing this video for those that have access to a particular emulsifier. Just know that this is the texture you are likely going to end up with. So if you think you'll be interested in this video, then keep on watching. So I'm going to be adding about 100 grams of shea butter and then 50 grams of cocoa butter. I'm also going to be using about 100 ml of my growth oil. So the recipe for this growth oil is already on my channel, so feel free to check it out. I'll be adding about 40 grams of my earwax, 10 grams of my cetyl alcohol. Now I'm going to set this aside and measure the second bowl. I'm going to be measuring the same amount of oil except for the emulsifying wax. Now that I have all my oils and butters together, I'm just going to be adding my cetyl. I'm going to be adding about 25 grams of cetyl. Then I'll be adding 25 grams of cetyl alcohol. Now that I have both oils, I'm going to set them aside and prepare my water phase. So for my water phase, I'm going to prepare it in this big jar for both butters and then split the water phase into two. So I'm going to be adding about 3 grams of my xanthan gum. I'm trying to create a slurry paste. Adding about 6 ml of my glycerin. I'm just trying to create a slurry paste so that by the time I introduce my water, it's just going to mix without any issue. So you're going to need about 600 ml of water for both butters. So about 300 for each butter. So I'm going to be adding 600 ml in this. As you guys can see, I have a viscous fluid, so this will help the butter have this slurry look as well. So yeah, now that I'm done making my water phase, I'm going to heat all of them. I'm going to heat my butters. I'm also going to heat my water phase so they'll be on the same temperature. So I'm done melting all my butters and I've also heated my water phase. As you can see, it's already solidifying, so I need to be fast about this. So I'm going to be adding half of my water phase to each of the bowls. So I'm going to start with this. Okay, I'm going to do the same for the second bowl. Can you guys see the difference? So this is the one with cetyl and earwax, while this is the one with cetyl and cetyl alcohol. As you guys can see, there's a difference in texture. So I'm going to let this cool a bit before I add the rest of my product. So I'll be back. So guys, this is what you're likely going to end up with when you use just cetyl and cetyl alcohol. As you guys can see, I have two different textures. So to fix this problem, all you need is a little bit of earwax. So I'm going to melt a little bit of my e-wax. So I've melted my e-wax. Now I'm going to be introducing it into this guys, can you see? Problem solved. This is still fluidy, but you have a more unified butter. This is hard, but you still have a very good texture, as you guys can see. So what I can say is, if you're going for a fluidy texture, then you should use cetyl, and a little bit of e-wax, so you can end up with this creamy texture. But if you're looking for a hard butter, then you should go for e-wax with a little bit of cetyl in it. I love both textures. It depends on what you're going for. So yeah, now I'm just going to be adding my preservatives, my fragrance, and a little bit of my uh, essential oils. So I'm adding about 40 mils of my castor oil, about 1 ml of my tea tree oil, 1 ml of my peppermint oil, 1 ml of my lemon oil. I'm adding 7 mils of my preservative. I'm using the liquid Jamal Plus. I'm adding my fragrance, just about 10 to 15 drops, adding 2 different fragrance. Now I'm going to mix both of them. I'm just going to whisk them for 2 minutes each, and then so I'm done mixing both, and this is the texture and the consistency of this very one. I don't know if you guys can see, it's actually very fluidy. So if this is the texture you're going for, then you should go for this recipe. Then for the other one, as you guys can see, it's very creamy, very buttery, if there's a word like that. And if you're looking for something with this consistency, then you should try this recipe. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you can. Until next time, guys, please don't forget to stay safe. See you in my next video. Bye.